Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Toronto for today's matchup here on Scenario Mode Television between the all-time Toronto Raptors and the all-time Canadiens that have played in the NBA. Tip between Jonas Valanciunas and Olynyk is won by the all-time Raptors, and we're underway for a very interesting thought experiment in basketball north of the border. Wiggins finds an open lane, lays it up, and it rolls around and in, and Canada will take the 1-point lead. Not a lot of basketballs going in the basket, and it won on that possession. Valanciunas with the denial. Here comes the Raptors the other way. Kicks it back, VC for three, that's around and in. Lowry tries to ice Nash on the screen, ends up finding his way inside, but he can't make anything out of it. So here's Wiggins taking on DeRozan, gets past, and Maple Jordan for the jam. Here's Lowry up top. Ball to Carter. Fox with good defense, but gets it underneath to Bosh. And the Raptors take the 9-8 lead. Carter works around Nash, and some nifty movements, able to get 2 points for the all-time Raptors. If he had made at least a few more, this would be a much bigger lead here for the Raptors. Alas, the Canadiens still in this. Nash, oh, with a nifty crossover in the finish. Pushed ahead to Stauskas, hands it off Powell. Tried to finish strong, but Christie underneath the basket. And here comes Stoudamire. Christie for three. Joseph trying to go to work now. Tries to get it underneath for Nicholson, stolen away, and it's going to be Christie finishing it off with two hands. Nicholson underneath, denied by Bargnani. Now it's McGrady on the elbow, trying to take it on his own, does it over Cory Joseph and misses, but the putback slam by Amir Johnson. Stoudamire gets a good screen from Johnson, but he's stuck on the perimeter. Gets it to Bargnani, turnaround jumper, good. 7-point game here for the all-time Raptors off of a 10-2 run. Nash behind the back against Christie, gets it underneath. Dalembert able to throw it down with two hands. Born in Haiti, went to high school in New Jersey, but he has Canadian citizenship, and he's the only player on the roster who can claim residence in Quebec. Bennett here to inbound, gets Wiggins in the corner, and the give and go. Hold start here, while Wiggins is able to zoom by and give the Canadiens the 1-point lead again. But for now, the all-time Raptors up 28-27. Three-pointer gives the Canadiens the lead back. But with all the big men available to the Raptors, Olynyk almost lost in the shuffle. There's Calderon taking it to the rack and scoring. Nash stops at the block, tries to get it to Wiggins, but it bounces into the hands of the Raptors. It's interesting, the Raptors have gotten plenty of opportunities and haven't been able to convert. No look pass into the corner, DeRozan. And they do that here in Toronto on a regular basis, able to tie the game up. DeRozan the pick from Bosh. Up top, straightaway three. And Chris Bosh gets one to fall. And there he is, Bhullar, 7'5", 360 pounds, born in Toronto, raised in Brampton, college ball in New Mexico State, and currently playing for the D-League affiliate of the Raptors, who just started this year, Raptors 905. Raptors 905 plays in the suburb of Mississauga, the hometown of Nick Stauskas, who's on the court as well. Pulls up over Bhullar and scores. Here's Stauskas, who hasn't been able to get his feet planted outside the three like he would probably like. So here's Nash inside. Bhullar's going to put up the elbow jumper, and he scores. Ooh, Lowry behind the back, drives the lane and scores. Wiggins works his way inside, draws contact and scores, and one. And off Bosh, and he'll get the shot and the foul, and that's a flagrant one. Thompson goes a little too hard in the paint. So a lot more timeouts at these teams' disposals than usual. Olynyk open for three, and that's a bad idea. A little over 8 minutes left here in the third. Ball underneath the Wiggins, turns around, blocked by DeRozan, and a clean one at that. DeRozan trying to get past the defender. He does off the screen from Antonio Davis, and it's tied at 62. Wiggins going baseline, spin move underneath, and he's able to get it up and in. Now pops Joseph, turnaround jumper is good. That's handed off to Carter. He waits for the Valanciunas screen, tries to work inside, nothing doing, kicks it out. Bosh for three. Finally gets one to sink again. Carter has some healthy minutes in this game, but he has not been able to show off his Air Canada stylings that he had when he played for the Raptors in the 2000s. Lowry will get as high as he can on the layup, which isn't very high. When they were down 6 and they got to within 2, and now they're stuck in neutral again. Here's Wiggins, able to get that one up and in. And Lowry will be called for his second. He had to will that one in. Carter hands it off Valanciunas. And Valanciunas finishes strong on the two-man game there with Vince Carter. Underneath, Valanciunas can't score, gets the offensive board, can't get it the second time. Third time's the charm for Jonas Valanciunas, and it is now a 9-point lead. Fox gets the three up and in, and misses that off the front rim. 6-point game. DeRozan to the rack. Kick out Olynyk. He'll put up the three over Valanciunas and score. Under 5 minutes now. And Lowry knocking down the three. Up to 10 now. Bosh splitting defenders, able to finish strong. And now that's the largest lead of the game at 13. Olynyk gonna put that one up and knock it down. Nash ahead. That's Wiggins finishing on the transition break. To close the gap, but not a lot of time left. It's Fox in the corner, and he's able to knock down the three. 5-point game. As the All-Time Canadians are gonna try to make this one interesting. Here's Bosh from the elbow. That'll put it back up to 7. So it'll be the All-Time Raptors getting the 105-98 victory over the All-Time Canadians. And there's nothing to hang their head about for the Canadians, as they showed that Canada can come to play against the best. I'm Raymond Sims. Glad that you could join us here for this presentation of NBA basketball. Have a good one, everyone.